everyone. Today I have made a giant Colosseum that I have worked on for multiple weeks. And I got two of my friends on here so they can demonstrate some things for me. And I'll give a tour at near the end. So here we go. So if we go into this control room, we have a lot of things here. We have some fire charges, which will do that and set most people on fire, and we also have some of these traps. So if both of you guys could start fighting each other a little bit. Go on. We can activate some of these in the ground, and they will open up and reveal some husks going under, which will influence the fight a little bit. So there's 4 of these traps in total, which I now have flicked all the levers for. But they almost got them done. Just one more left. Okay. And there's one more pin in this control panel, and that is this, which will knock off all the edges, and there's lava in the corners. So they can try to knock each other into the lava if they need to. Obviously, if you get knocked into there, you'll die. Let's just give that a few flicks. Now, they have both taken all their armor off, and they have enchanted swords, and these swords have knockback 2 on them. So what we're going to do is a little sumo duel. So, let's say 3, 2, and 1, and they're off. And this is pretty fun because there's lava in the corners of these, so you can either just kill your opponent or knock them into the lava. Oh, Trap Tester 1 got pretty close. And he's out. Now what we're doing is I am going to be in the perspective of the person fighting in the arena. I got my friend up there in the control tower, so he'll lower down the doors when I say to. And we got all of our stuff on armor, and we chose some potions. So now we're going to ask him to flick the levers. And then we get out here, and now we're going to fight. Up, and I win. So my friend wanted a rematch with me, so we are going to we are going to fight again, and we both have strength potions. So let's do that now. And I win again. Now we are down under the arena where I have an elevator that will go straight up, and we are going to do a 3-way sumo duel. So if I press this button, if I can. Okay, well, this is embarrassing. Problem has been resolved, and now I can hit the button. Hello. Okay, and now we can start the sumo duel. won the game. And now I think he's gonna head out, so special thanks to him for joining us. And now, it's time for the tour. So what I've done for the hallways is there's these little piles of gold in each of the corners here, and they have many golden bins in them. And then I just use these composters as like garbage cans or something, and I had these cacti as little plants on the side. Then I had these lanterns hanging from the ceiling to light up the whole place. And you'll also recognize that there's a lot of shops around here, and I'll go over that in a minute. We also have these bamboo platforms in sort of the sides of them, and here we have cauldrons of water in them when you're going up the stairs to the second level, and I'll get to that. But for all the shops, we have a water shop, and I had to do a lot of work with armor stands around this whole place because you'll recognize there's a lot around here. But this person is obviously buying a lot of water from this guy. And if we go over here, this is the dull swords shop, and these guys are running a really good business around here. They got a lot of people buying their stuff, and this guy's walking off with his own things, and they have a lot of gold and diamonds in here. And another shop would be the jewelry shop, where this person's trying to buy some expensive jewelry. Then we have the meat shop, where he sells pork chops and cooked beef, and he's got these smokers over there and barrels in the background to store the meat. And then over here we have the toy swords shop, not to be confused with the dull sword shop, but this one is mostly for little kids that want to act like a person battling in the arena, so they give them all wooden swords, and there's also some stone swords in there. And then over here we have the bread shop, where we have a little child trying to reach for some bread off the counter while no one's here. Then over here we have the clothes shop, where there's many colorful outfits around here. And then we have the flower shop, and not much is going around here other than this person just wants a flower. And that would be it for the shops. Then out here we have the crowd. Now I'm just gonna go through everything I did here. I had these little stairs leading to each spot so you can get around easily, and there's these lanterns here to help you find them. And then there's these stands where people sit, and they have the wooden stairs all over them, and then there's people sitting in them. And yeah, I tried to add a lot of people. Obviously I can't do like an entire crowd because one, that's a lot of entities, and two, that's a lot of work. So over here we have some members of the crowd. We have Steve, who's not liking how the game's going right now, and this guy over here who got a dull sword, and he's actually liking how the game's going right now. And then we have a mother and her child, and this guy who seems to be very hungry and thirsty. And we have two kids playing with their toy swords over there, and just some random people. We have this guy that's pointing, and also this person over here who's just trying to flex how rich he is. And then here we just have some regular people and a little child that's a little too close to the edge. And here we have that person who loves how the game's going, and this person over here is just trying to find their seat, and just an ordinary member of the crowd over here. And up here we have my own throne, complete with people on the sides to watch the game from my view. And the funny thing is, this is actually the worst view in the entire arena. So yeah. And then we also have some guards guarding it for me. Next, we're gonna head on upstairs where there's these little plants over there. But here we have little gladiator fighting places for little kids. If I go over here, we have some little kids fighting with their toy swords over here and the parent over there. And also I decided for these hallways I wanted a little waterway on the little corners of it. I don't know why. But over here we have a fountain with a kid playing in it, and the guard does not like that. And also there's some banners here. But over here, this is directly over the throne. So we have some spectators over there. And here we have some statues of people fighting each other. Then here we have a family checking out the weapon hall. And I'll just glance through these all real quick for you. And over here there's another fountain. Then over here is the interesting part. We have some flowers on the sides and this person just walking by. And here we have a little armor stand hall, or armor hall. But here we have a lot of suites for the people that have a lot of money, because these seats have one of the best spots in the house to see the whole place. And I can just go through these real quick to let you see everything in them. And also these people are very rich, so they have all this gold and diamonds and stuff here. So that's mostly it for most of the interior of the Colosseum. But now we're gonna go check out where the gladiators can gear up and right before they fight. So if I just flick these levers to open the doors here, you can have access into where they can gear up. And they have some armor here. I added some bows on the sides, and over here there's some stuff to aid you while you're fighting. And there's some a shield over there, and some weapons, and sort of a little blacksmith spot, and other things. And if you're wondering about this carpet, it is actually to keep mobs from crossing over it, because they don't know that the carpet is there, so they think this is just like a 3-block hole, so they wouldn't want to go over that. And so that way I can put mobs in here, and when I pull down the door, the other person can fight them. And then if we go over here to the other spot, it's a little bit different. If you'll realize, here we have some armor just around, and here we have another little blacksmith spot similar to the other one, and the armor and weapons and a shield. And then all these barrels which have stuff to help you in them. If you're wondering about the empty one, that was one me and my friend were fighting with the strength potions. And obviously there's beds in here, so that when you get killed, you just respawn right back here, and the person that beat you is victorious. And also these doors just lead right to the outside, and this is the entrance into there. There's also one more thing we need to check out, and that is this door right here. And if we go in here, this leads us to a long tunnel under the arena, and this will lead us to our elevator you saw earlier in the video. And obviously, yeah, I had to adjust this so that I can actually press it from here. But if you're wondering why those are there, that's so mobs won't try to get out when they're in here, so that I could send some mobs straight up through the middle of the arena during the fight. The only thing I wish I could do with this is make it go down, because right now it can only go up, and I can't really make it go down, so I kind of have to tear down the whole flying machine mechanisms and build it back up again at the bottom. And if you're wondering about the redstone for all of this, it is all packed under the arena right here. So yeah, I spent a very long time on this. And also, if we go to the edges of here, there's even more redstone all around here. And if we get to the control tower, yeah, there's a lot of redstone lines. And they're just going in every direction. And now, we are going to have our tester fight some mobs in the arena. So let's go. On the left side, we have Trap Tester 1. And on the other side, his opponents. Let the battle commence. Good job, Trap Tester 1. And now our tester will face his second round. Here we go. Let the round begin. Tester is struggling with the Vindicators, but he has overcome them. And he's slowly killing the witch. He might have broken his weapon. Oh, but the witch remained victorious. Our tester has failed. Now our tester has some good armor and some potions and 2 golden apples and a better axe. So we're gonna tell him to press the elevator button and we can begin. Here he comes. Okay, and here is what he's gonna be fighting. Let the round begin. Seems like some of the mobs are fighting each other. He still needs to defeat the Blaze. Doesn't see the husk behind him. And it seems like our tester has won the battle. Good job. Okay. Okay, now we kill him. thank you all for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. And please like and subscribe because this whole thing took me around 2 weeks to build, so that would be really appreciated. And this might not be the only time I record something with this, and we might visit it a couple times later, but thanks for watching.